Welcome back to the dyno room, fellas. Alright, you can see our last video. We just did a video of bolting on a reed valve with nothing else. Literally just bolting this fella on and seeing what kind of horsepower it made or gained. And it absolutely destroyed the horsepower. It cut the horsepower literally in half. We went from 2 horsepower to hardly 1 horsepower just by bolting this on. So anyways, what we're going to do next, we're going to put a window piston in it. Alright, it's a little window piston, nothing fancy. We're literally just going to bolt this inside with the reed valve and see if it makes horsepower. Now before I do that, I'm going to do another dyno engine pull, and just for this video, and we'll put it in there. And then when I get done, we're going to let the motor cool real quick and throw this window piston in it and see if it finally comes alive. And this motor makes 2 horsepower without the reed valve on it. With the reed valve, it makes 0.9 horsepower. Let's see what it does doing this. Alright, let's do a quick little pull. I don't want to get the motor too hot. It's still a little warm from the pulls from the previous video. But we're going to crank it up, do a little engine pull, and then we're going to take it apart and throw a window piston in it and see if that helps or not. Like I said, it is a absolute shit bucket right now. It's a shit bucket. So let's do this pull real quick. You hold this right here for me. That mafia. Oh yeah, that 1 horsepower, baby. She's full throttle. I can't go any faster. That's all she's got. All right, that's all she's got. That thing's a turd. Oh my god, that's horrible. So it made 0.84 at 3,900 before it made 0.9 at 4,000. So it's just all downhill. This is where I started the dyno. This is the initial pull. So like 2,300, and you can see it's just all downhill. It has 0 horsepower. All right, so we're gonna swap this reed valve out. No, sorry, we're gonna swap the piston out. Put a window piston in it and see what it does. I'm going to swap these rings. I'm going to leave these rings on this other piston because these are kind of broken in. We don't want to break new rings in. These are pretty much ready to go. Where's that piston at? There's a clip in there. Oh, there's a clip in there. I caught it. Good. Alright. I'm a beast at putting rings and pistons in. I say that. Alright, there we go. So what we've done, the only thing we're doing is we're adding a window piston to the reed valve, because when you go reed valve, you have to have a window piston. That's just the way it is. As you can see, it makes absolutely no horsepower otherwise. So we'll slide this down. I'm going to blow this clip off real quick because I dropped it on the ground. Alright, we're going to slide it in. That's in. Best tool in the world to put clips in, a little bent pair of needle nose. Now it's probably not that easy on the dyno, which I know it's not. Because if I drop this clip in the motor, I'm going to have to take the whole motor out off the dyno. Alright, so we're good. Remember when you put your clip in, go from the other side and then push on the pin and it'll snap the ring into the little journal. Try to keep your clips like this, the dome shaped aimed up. If you want to, grab your needle nose, just push it in the middle, and that'll spread the pins back out, and then that clip is not going to come out, and you're good to go. I'm going to check this side as well. It's in. Slide the beast together. Alright. Stock head. You know, got a 0.2 head gasket on there. Alright, here we're gonna slide it in. So that's in. Best tool in the world to put clips in is a little bent pair of needle nose. Now, it's probably not that easy on the dyno, which I know it's not. Because if I drop this clip in the motor, I'm going to have to take the whole motor out off the dyno. Alright, so we're good. Remember when you put your clip in, go from the other side and then push on the pin and it'll snap the ring into the little journal. Try to keep your clips like this, you know, the dome shaped aimed up. If you want to, grab your needle nose, just push it in the middle, and that'll spread the pins back out, and then you know that clip is not going to come out, and you're good to go. I'm going to check this side as well. It's in. Slide the beast together. Alright. Stock head. You know, got a 0.2 head gasket on there. We're gonna get this thing sewed up and back on the dyno. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we got it bolted together. We got the reed valve on it. We've now added the window piston to it. Other than that, it is completely bone stock. It's completely unported. This motor makes 2.1 horsepower with a 40mm intake on it, just like it is. The only thing we did, we bolted the reed valve on it, showed what kind of horsepower it makes. It lost half the horsepower. So now we've added the window piston to it. Let's see if it helps it or hurts it. You know, so you ready?
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Squad. Squad goes. All right, hold that. I'll get this thing started up. Full throttle, boys. Woo! Alright, that's all she's got. Does not look promising so far. At least it didn't sound promising. Alright, so we made, what did we make? 0.9 horsepower?
Yeah.
With bolting on the reed valve. So that means we lost a whole entire horsepower just bolting on the reed valve. Now we added the window piston to it and we gained 0.2 of a horsepower. So it's not good. That thing's all over the place. Yeah, wait. Look at those drops, man. It's just like, this is initially where I nailed it and it just mellowed out and then it just plummeted. Yeah, that thing sucks. This is your torque. This is your max horsepower. Kind of lost all horsepower, like this bottom is gone. All right, so bolting on a reed valve and putting a window piston in on my dyno with this engine does not work. It loses horsepower. We lost a whole horsepower, you know, bolting a reed valve on and a window piston. Lost horsepower. Just as, you know, bolting stuff on. That's what we're looking for here. Now we have some more things that we can do. You can add a third transfer to it. You can open up the exhaust a little bit on it. I'm sure every bit of that helps. I know it helps because that's what you got to have. Correcting the port timing definitely helps. And probably a better carburetor. Ooh, that'd be a good video. We had a famous carb laying around. Yeah. Ooh, we might have to do that. Alright, anyways, stay tuned with us, guys. Keep checking our videos out. And always join us on Facebook, Zeta Mafia Motorized Bicycle Club. We post special videos on there we do not put on YouTube. Especially our Facebook Live videos. Those are always cool to see. We're just in here playing at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and, you know, winding stuff out, you know, shaking the building here. So, it doesn't work. There you go. See ya.